Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Hello, welcome to December 3rd of Vlogmas 2022. My name is Tracy and I am the host of the Knitting on the Float podcast, and it is another day in London. My mother and I are going out and about. We are just leaving our Airbnb. I'm going to have to give you a tour in the next couple of days, and my mom and I, we're not quite sure what we're going to do. We are going to go to the National Gallery. I do need to pick something up at Harrods, and we'll just be running around London doing random things today. Should be fun. We are back on the train and it is time for some train knitting. So yesterday I got through my cuff and I'm now into just plain vanilla right now, and there we are. So this is the overground. I think the burgundy is the Bakerloo. The black is definitely the Northern. The green, I believe, is the District, and the pink is the Hammersmith. District and Hammersmith, I think it is. I'm going to have to review my two blinds. Nathaniel has them memorized. He probably still remembers them. Me, I need to review them. District line, Hammersmith, and City. I remembered that as soon as I put the camera away. I am not sure where the day has gotten to. It has been a lovely day. We were supposed to go to the National Gallery, but we went by the seat of our pants today and changed things up. So we had a lovely dinner with my cousin, and we have now found ourselves at King's Cross Station, and behind me is platform 9 3/4. I remember coming here and seeing a cart, but I don't see a cart here anymore. So I guess with COVID they wanted to reduce touch points. The store is unfortunately closed. I was hoping to pop in and maybe find something for Isaac, but just take a look at the architecture in King's Cross Station. It's really, the ceiling is quite lovely, and it is all decorated up for Christmas, like most of London. Anyway, we are going to make our way back to our rail station and then head back home. I'll show you my knitting when I am settled on the train. I've gotten a little bit done, not a whole lot, but a little. We are just popping over to St. Pancras Station, and when we walked out, I saw these beautiful lights and wanted to share. And there's even more bright, colorful lights down the way over there. There's a few trees like this, but fun, bright lights at the King's Cross St. Pancras Station. We have popped over to St. Pancras Station, and we have a lot of elves in the middle here, and there are lots of little shops. We popped into Hamley's for a moment. We had been to the big store, but I was looking for something in particular, but wasn't too thrilled with it when I saw it here. And there are lots of lovely little shops in St. Pancras Station, and this is the station where if you were going to go to Paris, you would catch the Eurostar. But it is beautiful and very close to, just across the street diagonally from King's Cross. On the tube, and just about to do a bit of switching. My knitting is coming along really, really well. Let's see how I'm doing for remembering the lines. So, this green one here is Waterloo, or turquoise one is Waterloo and City. I don't have much of it. The orange is the Overground. The burgundy is, oh goodness, Metropolitan, and we did go on the Metropolitan line today. The black is Northern. District is the green, and that is what we are on currently. And then pink is Hammersmith and City. I got that wrong earlier. Bakerloo is the brown. Circle is the yellow. Central is red, and I'm just adding the gray, or silver, and that is Jubilee. So I still have the two blues, the Victoria and the Piccadilly, to add in, but I'm slowly remembering all of the lines. This, these days, is my constant companion. As you can tell, it's getting a little bit wrecked up. But not only is it fabulous for figuring out where I want to go to, but if you use this legend over here, it helps me remember my knitting. Now the one that is not on here is the new Elizabeth line, and let me just pop glasses on so I can read it. And the Elizabeth line is 2 purple stripes, and it is obviously not on my yarn from 2016, but that's okay. You know what? I haven't gone on the Elizabeth line, so I don't think I will go on the Elizabeth line in the remaining couple of days we're here. So it is the true Underground from 2016. We are now back in our Airbnb. It's been a medium day. We didn't do anything too stressful or strenuous today. We certainly didn't walk as much as, or it didn't seem like we walked as much as we have in the past, although we did do some walking to some different restaurants with my cousin, and that was really lovely. And I can't tell you the areas of London that we visited because I just don't know what they were. We were up in Islington area for a little bit, and then we walked up to a couple of local restaurants and had some tea, and then had a lovely meal. And then we walked to Farringdon Station, which is, you could see the Shard and St. Paul's from it, but I really wasn't sure where we were. It was one stop from King's Cross St. Pancras, so we got off and saw that, as you saw. And so today was just a nice visiting day, a little bit of shopping, and a good amount of knitting. So let me try and see if I can do this properly. Okay, Waterloo and City is the turquoise at the top. The orange is the Overground. This burgundy is the Metropolitan. Then we have the Northern line, which is black. And then we have the District line, green. Pink is the Metropolitan, sorry, not Metropolitan, Hammersmith and City. And then this brown is the Bakerloo. We have the Circle is the bright yellow, and then Central is red. We have the Jubilee line is this gray slash silver, and then the Victoria line is this light blue, and I am now using dark blue, which is the Piccadilly, and that will go into the turquoise, I believe is the next color in my ball of yarn. So I have been knitting on the rails and knitting on the tube, and I think today I have done a fair amount of work, and felt good to knit these as I was on the tube. I did meet another knitter. There was a couple there. They were picking up a rack from IKEA, and the gentleman that I was chatting with pointed to my scarf that I was wearing. He said, "Oh, I like your scarf." And he showed me his and he said, "I knit this." And I said, "Oh, that's fabulous. It's beautiful." And then I pointed to my socks and he pointed to his hand knit socks as well. And I really loved that. That was really nice. I had a feeling he was a knitter. And so it was nice having a little chat with him just before we got off at Angel Station to go up that big, big escalator. And yeah, I got a good amount done. Anyway, I'm going to call this a short vlog for the day because yesterday was a little bit epic. And I will see you tomorrow for December 4th. I hope that you have had a lovely day. Bye.
In excelsis Deo, Gloria, in excelsis Deo.
If you tuned into yesterday's Vlogmas, I was sharing my mother's stocking that she's making me, and she had, when she did her chart, put the E upside down. As you can tell, my mother, like a good mother should, pulled it all back and redid it. And now she'll put that one in. I think it's there, it's just that maybe it's not. She can put that one in on its own, but the E is looking a little bit more the right way around.